Was there ever a point in your life where you wondered where he was or why he allowed all that to happen to you as a kid?
And that, Sean, is probably one of the most important questions you could ask me, because it was such a pivotal point. After I came to faith that day, years later, it was with a counselor who simply asked me this: Victor, where was God? Where was the Lord? And you were getting abused. And I said, hey, you should just shut up. He goes, well, why is that offensive? I said, look, God always does what's right. He goes, but why wasn't he there for you? And I remember I had the same intensity and feeling of that movie Good Will Hunting, when Robin Williams is talking to the guy about his abuse. And he goes, it's not your fault. And I was like, don't mess with me. He goes, you know it wasn't your fault. And he kept saying, don't effing mess with me. What victims do, especially when you're younger, you build these messages in your mind to justify how and why, and it's false, because it's never your fault. And it was then that I was challenged to just ask the Lord, where was he? What happened next was one of the most pivotal moments in my spiritual life. And when I asked him that, all of a sudden I was transported right back to my stepfather's room. And I could see it, Sean. I could see the room. I could see the carpet, bathroom, windows, closet, the bed. And then I see myself laying on the bed, because my stepfather would make you get out of your pants and your underwear. He'd make you lay and stretch your arms out. Then he'd take his belt out, wrap it a couple of times, and then he would start to beat you. And I see all this, and I can feel the anxiety. I'm seeing it, and all of a sudden, I literally see the Lord Jesus appear. He's right there next to my stepfather. Instantly, I start thinking, touch his heart, kill him, make him die. And then my next feeling was, oh my gosh, are you just going to watch him beat me? How impotent of a God is that? He stepped in between me and my stepfather, and he faced me, and then he knelt down, and he put his body over mine right before I got hit. And he took every beating for and with me. He took it for and with me.